डैलस में बैनुल मज़ाहिब हम आहंगी और कम्युनिटी के दरमियान रब्त को फ़रोग़ देने के लिए एक मुनफरिद तकरीब का इनेकाद किया गया। सेंटर ऑफ एक्सीलेंस फॉर कम्युनिटी सर्विसेज के ज़ेर तमाम होने वाले इस बैनुल मज़ाहिब इशाइये में साबिक अमरीकी सफ़ीर, कौंसल जनरल्स, मजहबी और समाजी रहनुमा और मुख्तलिफ सकाफ़तों से ताल्लुक़ रखने वाले अफराद ने भरपूर शिरकत की। शुमाली टेक्सास का शहर डैलस, जहाँ मुख्तलिफ रंग व नस्ल, मज़ाहिब और ज़बानें एक दूसरे से जुड़ी हुई हैं, ऐसे में सेंटर ऑफ एक्सीलेंस फॉर कम्युनिटी सर्विस ने तीसरी सालाना बैनुल मज़ाहिब इशाइये का इनेकाद किया, जिसका मकसद मुख्तलिफ मज़ाहिब के दरमियान बाहमी एहतराम, हम आहंगी और ताउन को फ़रोग़ देना था। तकरीब के मेहमान खुसूसी अमरीका के साबिक सफ़ीर बराए अर्जेंटीना मार्क स्टेनली ने कहा कि मजहबी रवादारी सिर्फ बैनुल अक़वामी ताल्लुकात के लिए नहीं बल्कि अंदरून मुल्क अमन व अमान के लिए भी ज़रूरी है। उन्होंने अफ्तार डिनर की सिफारती अहमियत, अर्जेंटीना में मजहबी हम आहंगी और अमरीका में बढ़ते हुए तासुबात पर तशवीश का इजहार किया।
We were doing something ancient, something older than politics. We were breaking bread. We were honoring each other's traditions. We were saying to each other, you belong here too. But here I come back and I see something else. This rising anti-Semitism, this rising Islamophobia, this rising, hey, you're not one of us. People not just disagreeing, people disengaging, not talking, not listening, not even trying. And so I ask you genuinely, why? Why are people so afraid to just even listen to each other? Why are we so uninformed? And why are we so confident in what we think we know? I don't know the answer. I think that this hate, this fear, this prejudice, these small things keep us small. They waste time, they drain energy, they poison us, and quite frankly, they're making me sick. I had a political science professor once that told me this political spectrum, the far right and the far left, it's not a line. If you watch it carefully, you'll see it's a circle. And at the bottom, the far right and the far left actually meet at the bottom. And the problem is they suck so much noise, so much oxygen.
तकरीब में कनाडा और पेरू के कौंसल जनरल, अमेरिकन ज्यूइश कम्युनिटी, तुर्क, फिलिपाइनो, पाकिस्तानी, भारतीय, आज़रबाईजानी और चीनी कम्युनिटी के नुमाइंदगान ने भी शिरकत की, जिन्होंने मजहब, नस्ल और कौम से बालातर होकर इंसानी इक़दार पर बात की।
Tonight it takes me back to 1995 when I went to the mosque on Abrams, taken there by Golan Warlick and the late Thomas Muhammad. What my task was to do was to teach them how to vote. It was quite a chore. They didn't know how to vote, and I didn't know how to put the star.
We do know where we're going if we have a little bit of hope, and the people who are instrumental in our faith communities can always ground us and recenter us back to where we're going. I see the Reverend Sammy Berry in the room, one of the great faith leaders from Dallas County, who always provides a great deal of hope. We have a number of elected officials in the room, former elected officials, and candidates who aspire to keep grounding us and to give us hope. And then to the ambassador.
They say in their statement, anti-Semitism is a real threat facing the Jewish community in our nation. As American Muslims, we understand the pain of being targeted and vilified. And we stand with our Jewish brothers and sisters in rejecting hate in all its forms. Our advocacy must always reflect our values, mercy, justice, and the sanctity of human life. This kind of messaging comes through the years of relationship building that I know people like Nadim are committed to, that others in this room that I've had the opportunity to get to know through the Muslim Jewish Advisory Council and other interfaith efforts are engaged in every day. And it's powerful to hear that from our Muslim brothers and sisters, and it's also, I hope, powerful when I say that I appreciate the recognition that anti-Semitism is a real threat, because it is. We see it every day. but we can also at the same time be horrified at the way that it is weaponized. If I have to trample your rights in order to say I'm combating anti-Semitism, then I'm not really effectively combating anti-Semitism. We've seen far too much weaponization of anti-Semitism. It minimizes the very real threat that we face. And when we minimize the threat to one community, we minimize threats to all communities.
तकरीब के मेज़बान CECS के सदर नदीम जमान ने तमाम मेहमानों को खुशामदीद कहा। इनका कहना था कि हम हर मज़हब, हर कम्युनिटी, हर तारिक वतन के लिए एक ऐसा प्लेटफॉर्म बना रहे हैं जो यकजहती का पैगाम दे।
When you get a call from me and you say that, okay, you're there, I always count on that when I call Cardell, he's going to be there. So appreciate that. Thank you very much, guys. All right. Oh, the Douglas community, the pride of Plano. I almost forgot my friend Gopal from Richardson. There you go, Gopal. Who actually held our hand right from 1995 when she first started and started going to the Richardson Mosque with the two Gulams, right? Gulam Chandra and Gulam Raj. And she held our hand, you know, she told us what to do. To the point that this last election we were able to, where is Brent? How many registrations did we do? 700? Your Excellency, I want to introduce this guy here. He's the CNN of Pakistan. Geo News, John, all the top publications of Pakistan, this guy represents. Yes, he's in Dallas, Dallas Best, Geo News, John, the news, and then he has his own publication called Jago Times, local. So, thank you. Thank you very much for being here.
तकरीब में कम्युनिटी एक्सीलेंस अवार्ड साबिक रियासती नुमाइंदा टेरी हाज और जज टीना क्लिंटन को दिए गए, जबकि मजहबी मुनाफरत के खिलाफ जद्दोजहद को सराहा गया। अमेरिकन जूइश कम्युनिटी के नुमाइंदे ने इस्लामाफोबिया और यहूद दुश्मनी के खिलाफ मुत्तहिद होने की ज़रूरत पर जोर दिया। इस शाम का हर लम्हा बैनुल मज़ाहिब इत्तेहाद की एक रोशन मिसाल था, जहां इख्तलाफ को नहीं बल्कि इंसानियत को तरजीह दी गई। कैमरामैन मिनहाज बशीर के हमरा राजा जायद अख्तर खानज़दा, जागो टाइम न्यूज़, डैलस टेक्सास, अमेरिका।